Hey guys, Wells Knight here, bringing you the brand new episode from Stud Tech. And in this episode, we are going to be working on a new farm. We've got some sugarcane over there, and we really need to kind of refine our sugarcane because right now it's just kind of growing on the shore. It's not organized, and frankly, it doesn't look very good at all. So I really want to kind of get that fixed up. Now, I may or may not have just gotten lost in the nether. We won't talk about that. But basically, the goal for this episode, as I said, is to work on this sugarcane farm. And the other thing that I want to point out is that there used to be a building right here. That was my little storage area that I built on the first day on the server. And I tore that down because, frankly, it didn't look very good. And I wanted to kind of do away with it and turn it into something, or I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the way that it looked, and so I just decided to ultimately tear it down. I might replace it with something else, or I might just, leave it as blank area to be worked with. In fact, we may actually put this sugarcane farm that we're going to be working on in this episode right there. So, let's get all of this sugarcane that's kind of growing, that was growing along the shores there. Now we've got it all. And we've got about 3 stacks, which is plenty of sugarcane. That's probably more than we will ultimately need. Now, we will need a shovel. So I think what I'll do, let's just look in this chest. Do we have anything really useful? Not so much. Okay. I was really hoping... I was really hoping that I would have a couple of blocks of bronze or something so I can make myself a shovel. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, someone built a bridge here. I'm guessing it was Cararius, but I'm not 100% sure. And that makes it a little bit easier to get back to my house. No running over water is needed, but we can do it anyway. I really need to work on a bridge that will kind of connect this area to that area over there. Now, we are working on a new spawn area, and I don't know exactly where it is yet. Stud mentioned it to the rest of us, but I wasn't really paying attention like I should have been, so I don't know the exact area where that spawn section is going to be. Let's make ourselves a few sticks here, and we'll just put some of this away. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make myself a diamond shovel, because that just seems easier. And we'll just put that right there. Okay, cool. So, actually, while we're here, let's look at grabbing some additional resources. Let's grab some oak. Let's grab some spruce. I don't know if I'm ultimately going to end up needing a whole lot of this. Do I have a saw in here? I do not. Although I do have some iron ingots. And we can use that to make a saw. So let's grab ourselves some cobblestone. Do I not have any cobblestone? There we go. And I'll just make a few of these. And we better grab those ingots as well. And let's just go ahead and make ourselves an iron saw. Nothing fancy, but it will get the trick done for this sugarcane farm. So, let's head back over here. And my plan, this really isn't going to be a super fancy sugarcane farm, guys. This is going to be pretty simple. I will probably work on it in later episodes and kind of clean it up and make it look a little bit better. But for the time being, this is going to be function over form. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll build it kind of over in this general vicinity, kind of where my my storage area used to be. Let's grab our diamond shovel here. And we'll go rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how long the rows will be. And I don't know how many of these rows I want. Let's think about that. You know, we could probably even go rows of 16. So we would go like 4 there and then 4 over here. Yeah, that would do. Let's go rows of 16. And we'll just kind of build those around like this. I'm not sure how many of these I actually want to build. But we'll definitely build several of them. Just like that. We'll just build a bunch of rows. And let's see, that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of sugarcane. 16 sugarcane per row. So 1, 2, whoa, I'm clicking buttons that I don't want to be clicking. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, that would be a stack. Stack and a half times 2. So 3 stacks of sugarcane. If we plant this whole area, I think that's plenty. That will do nicely. So let's grab a couple water buckets here. And we'll just kind of work on filling that in for the time being. If we can manage that. There we go. And we'll just kind of put those down so that we got ourselves an infinite water source. Because that's important. I mean, whenever you're building something that requires a lot of water, we want to make sure that we have enough water to actually make it work properly. That should kind of go without saying. But, you know, it's one of those things, I suppose I should mention it. Alright, so we've got most of the rows done. We just have a couple more to go. We're just going to fill these in like you see here. And as I said, guys, this is going to be a very simplistic build. This is not going to be anything fancy, at least not yet. I do plan to kind of fancy it up, if you will. Improve it, make it look better as we go. But for the time being, we're just going to have to kind of make do with this. So, let's go ahead and make a stack of that. And we'll convert all of these into spruce wood cupboards. And what we'll do with those is we'll kind of just put them down. Oh, messed that one up. Do I have my mattock? There we go. Let's clean that up a little bit. And basically what these are going to do is they're just going to cover up the water so that, A, none of the sugarcane drops into the water, which we obviously don't want. And B, we can easily walk over these areas without worrying about falling in. Because that's always an important thing as well. It just makes everything a little bit easier on everybody. So we'll get this all kind of put in the way that we want it. And tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this all filled in. And I will be back in just a moment. Alright, guys, I am back. And as you can see, we've got that all nice and filled in right now. So the next thing to do is to go ahead and plant the sugarcane. And I'm going to go ahead and just plant it like this. It's growing on the podzol and the dirt. There's a common misconception in Minecraft that sugarcane grows faster on sand. That is not true. It does not grow faster on sand. It grows at the same rate, whether it's growing on dirt or podzol or sand or whatever. That has been proven through scientific testing. I recommend checking out Exumavoid's channel for his Minecraft myth-busting series if you want definitive proof that sugarcane grows just as fast on dirt as it does sand. So, ultimately, we're going to get this all nice and filled in. And every time that this gets completely harvested in full, it should provide 3 full stacks of sugarcane, which is honestly a pretty fair amount. That's not a bad amount of sugarcane. I mean, that'll definitely get things going. Now, I think we're going to put some torches in around here just to kind of brighten it up. Ultimately, I'd like to get some sort of cover or roof over this. But I really want to get the sugarcane kind of growing in its own little area instead of just kind of spread out along the shore where it can be all derpy and look goofy. So, that is it. Now, guys, it is about 3 in the morning right now as I'm recording this, so I can get it up in time for the next day. It is late. I'm tired. You may have been able to tell by the derpiness of the way that I'm talking. I'm a little bit out of it right now, so you'll have to forgive me. But I am pretty much out of time for this episode. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. So the house is starting to take shape. I mean, it's obviously far from completion. We don't have, we don't even have a roof yet. It's not even enclosed, but we are definitely making progress. We're getting somewhere.